Hi everyone, welcome back to this channel. So this is the video I promised us from the last previous video we made on the oats yogurt. Okay, I told you I'm going to show you how I use the pulp. Okay, if you haven't watched my oats yogurt video, you can check up the link and watch that. Okay, so we're using the pulp today to make another powerful, healthy, natural recipe, which is the oat cookies, oat chocolate cookies. Okay, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do well to click on the subscribe button. God bless you. All right, so let's go straight into the video. Welcome back. So these are ingredients. Okay, so that's our oat pulp that we use from our former recipe. Now this is our oat. We're using additional oats. Okay, the next ingredient we're going to be using is dates powder. So I decided to use date powder. You can use other natural sweetener if you want. Okay, this is optional. Now another wonderful ingredient I'll be using is my dark chocolate. I'm going to show you how I made this. I made that myself, but I'm going to show you how I made this in my next video, so stay tuned. That is why you have to subscribe. Okay, starting with our bananas, we're going to be mashing our bananas with our fork. Okay, the fork will make it easy for you. You don't need blender or anything, just mash it with your fork. Okay, before we add our other ingredients. So next we're using our pulp from our oat yogurt. Okay, you can make this recipe without this pulp, so that you don't say because you don't have a pulp you can't make this recipe. Just replace it with your normal oats, yeah, your whole oats. Okay, so that will serve it even if you don't have a pulp, but we don't want to throw away our pulp, so we're using it to do this recipe. All right, so we give it a stir. So we're adding more of our oats in it. Okay, I'm using a cup here, but you can use 2 cups if you want it more crunchy. Okay, so 2 cups is fine for it. Next I'm adding my date powder, then we're also adding our melted chocolate. Okay, you can use chips, you can use your normal dark chocolate. Okay, so remember what I said, I'm going to be bringing my video on how I made this chocolate. Okay, so you can melt it with your hot water, or you melt it a little on fire so that it can spread. Okay, but if you want to chew the chocolate chips in it, then you can leave it like that without melting it. All right, so next we're going to be putting it on our oven tray, because we're going to be baking it. Yeah, it's a cookie we're making, we're going to bake it. So if you don't have an oven, you can decide to use an empty pot. Yeah, an empty pot to just place it on fire and toast it. Okay, or you cannot do it like a pancake method, you fry it with your fry pan. Okay, with very little oil, but that will make the texture come out as a pancake. Okay, instead of a cookies. All right, but it's your choice anyhow you want to eat it, whether to eat it as a cookie or to eat it as a pancake is your choice. Okay, the main thing is that you have a healthy recipe, snack recipe you can use at any time, which is healthy for you and your kids. Okay, so you're just going to be molding it into some circles. Now anyhow you mold it, that's how it's going to come out, because it's not going to rise. So you just give it your shape you want it to be, or to come out in the form on your parchment paper. That's the parchment baking paper on my oven tray which I'm using. Okay, so I'm just using my fork just to give it some kind of stylish pattern on it, so when it comes out, it come out with the kind of pattern, but it's not compulsory. Okay, you can leave it plain as it is without the mark of the fork. Then we're going to put it in an oven and allow it to heat for the next 45 minutes to 1 hour. Okay, but on the 180-degree settings. All right, so after about 30 minutes you can turn it to the other side, so the other side can bake too. Okay, then you allow it to sit. So once it gets to the crunchiness you want, you don't need to allow it get burnt. If it gets to your crunchiness, or your see that it's ready within 45 to 1 hour, you can now bring it out from your oven. Okay, now those areas that are looking darker brownish in color are part of my chocolate. My chocolate was not evenly spread. Okay, but you can melt it. It wasn't completely melted to liquid, so you can melt it completely to liquid so that it can spread around it. Okay, so that's cookies, a healthy one which you can snack on it anytime you want something like a snack. You can take this, you can use it with your yogurt, you can use it with your drinks. I'd like to hear from you in the comment section if you try it out. Okay, tell me how it is. All right, thank you so much. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please click on the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on wonderful videos like this. And don't forget, I'm bringing to you my chocolate chips, okay, or my dark chocolate, how to make it, in my next video. So subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so that you get alerts when the video drops. Okay, so see you in my next video. Thanks for supporting this channel. God bless you all. Feel free to share to your friends and your loved ones and your family members so they can join you to try this out. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.